guys, so it's me, Kiani. Today's video, I'm bringing you my much overdue no foundation makeup routine. Woo! I finally sat down to record this video, and I have to tell you, this video has been one of the most challenging concept-wise videos for me to create, and let me tell you why. As a working makeup artist, I have really learned to appreciate the process of creating the most perfect, flawless canvas as possible whenever I'm creating any makeup look. So to me, creating a look that is going to be a workaround the essential part of makeup to me, such as foundation. Hello, the word foundation is there for a reason. It is the foundation to everything else that you're going to apply to be stabilized, to have a luminous finish, to be long wearing. I mean, I am removing the most essential part of a flawless face. But at the end of the day, this is a look that I would wear, such as I did this past weekend when we had lounged around the house all afternoon, and at 8:30 at night my husband was like, let's go grab a bite to eat. So whenever we say let's go eat, I'm like, let's get my bag and let's go. But I'm looking in the mirror and I'm looking at myself look like this. And I'm like, I can't go out in public really looking like that, but I don't want to spend the 20-25 minutes in a full face. So I created the look. I did this workaround, enjoyed the outcome, so the sky has opened and I am now bringing you this look. If you want to see how I created this no foundation makeup look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, let's get started. And of course, the day that I decide to record this godforsaken video, I am going to cut myself like these nails. I'm going to grab my Badescu spray. Just a really quick way to bring some instant hydration to my skin. Okay, a little bit of moisture there. Next, I'm going to grab my Estee Lauder. This is the Smoother Universal Protecting Primer. I know you girls love a good primer, and this one blurs out fine lines, wrinkles, and texture. Love it. It's a very silicone-y filling concealer, but you can use it all over the face. I'm going to even place it underneath the eye area. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it instantly blurred the discoloration in my skin a little bit. So cute. As with most primers, they are a little bit drying, and since I do have dry skin, I am going to apply a little bit of moisturizer right on top because I need to give my skin a little bit of slip. So I'm going to grab my Estee Lauder moisturizer, just a little bit. And I'm just ending this process by pressing it in just to make sure that my skin is still a little bit sticky, so it will allow anything that I apply to my skin just to kind of grab hold. And for me, although I'm not wearing a foundation in this video, I am going to use a skin luminizing product. This one is by Melanie Mills of Hollywood. This is the Gleam Body Radiance product. This is the shade Rose Gold. I want to say she might be up to 6 colors by now. I did pick this up at the makeup show in Atlanta, and you know, I just thought that it would even out my complexion without the foundation matching situation that goes on, which is what I really think a lot of people try to run from, the process of matching themselves. Or if you're just really not one of those girls that likes the feel of a foundation, this product, I like it because it's not too drying, but it does give the skin a beautiful, beautiful glow. And it does even out the complexion, again, without having to be so specific in matching range. So, of course, am I going to be rose gold? No, but I do want to kind of even out my complexion. So, let's get to it. And I know somebody's really going to get happy because I am going to even apply this with my fingers. Can you see what's happening? Can you see what just happened? Like, it instantly gave me a gleaming effect. Like, this is so pretty. Now I can still see a little bit of discoloration, nowhere near as bad underneath the eye area. So I'm going to grab my Eve Pearl. This is a concealer. This is the Dual Salmon Concealer, and the shade is Medium Tan. I've been enjoying this concealer, one, because it gives me the capability of color correcting and creating brightness in the same palette. And again, I'm going to use my finger. And I'm just going to tap in this little cave right here. And just blur out that last bit of discoloration underneath my eye area. Brightness, yay. And I don't want to be too crazy and not set underneath the eye area because this product is very, very creamy. So I'm going to grab a new favorite product of mine. This is my Media Pro Compact, but this is in the shade Banana. I've been using the product for a long time, but just the idea of this being in press form in a cute little individual size palette, I'm obsessed. I'm going to grab my MAC 159 brush, grab a light dusting, and just pop that right underneath. Not a lot of powder, just something to make sure that that cream doesn't start to slip and slide, okay? I'm going to grab another new Bennye product of mine. This is the Media Pro palette in the shade Mojave. These are just beautiful, rich pressed powders, and I want to do just a slight powder contour. And to make sure that I don't go too overboard, I'm going to grab my Kazette S140 brush, and I'm going to start with this shade right here. This one is called Americano. So pretty, right? Just give myself a light contour. See how that's starting to frame the face a little bit? Slight nose snatching. Cute. And I'm going to do some just around my hairline, ever so slightly, just to recede that forehead. I'm going to go back into this banana powder, same brush, and just do a quick slight cleanup underneath that contour. Down the bridge of my nose, right in the middle of my forehead. I'm just going to grab my Morphe brush, the fat one. There is a residue of Chanel powder on here, but I'm not dipping into it. I'm just blending everything nice and even again. Not enough to remove the gleam that's coming from that Melanie Mills product, but just enough to make sure that nothing is looking splotchy. Remember, because I did apply that product with my fingers. Coming along, let's do a little bit with these brows. Now, I have tweezed them in the past couple days, so they're pretty even, but because I cut corners everywhere else, I am going to use a little bit of a brow pomade, make my brow just really, really strong. But the shade that I'm using is going to be very, very neutral to the ombre in my wig unit. This is the She Eyebrow Gel. It's a long-lasting and waterproof product. I want to say the color is chocolate. You can find this in your local beauty supply store. I got it for like $4.99. The only problem with it, it does dry out, but you can grab some baby oil, you can grab a little bit of your Inglot Duo line, pop a little bit in there to make it a little bit more liquefied. I couldn't find either one of those things, so I just grabbed a little bit of my Resilience Lip Oil by Estee Lauder. I put 1 drop of it into the pomade and it made it, you know, come back to life. Just going to work on this tail right here. Now that I've spent the last 10 minutes on my eyebrows, we can carry on. Next, I'm going to grab my new Smashbox. This is the Covershot Matte Eye Palette. This was actually sent to me in an influencer box, and I just love colors like this. I am a matte girl, and this palette is perfect for the kind of no makeup look, but at the same time it does have this deep intense black here. So if you need something that you can smoke the lower lash line out, or if you want to put this in your purse and turn it from a day look and go into a night look, this would be perfect. I think you could also create a nice eyeliner with it. So, and the great thing, I'm covering it up. It comes with a mirror that is fully functional. So I'm really just going to grab this shade right here and just put this on my lower lid. Again, this is not going to be a super intense look. I don't want to overdo it. I want to keep everything nice and airy. Sometimes my eyes just disappear when I'm doing looks so sheer as this, so I am going to kind of recontour them out. I'm going to move into this third shade right here using my Smith 232 brush. Gonna keep this in my crease very low. I like to keep all the colors very concentrated around the eye area itself, definitely below the crease. So keeping everything nice and low. There are no mistakes if you keep it nice and low. You can use one brush, keep it nice and low. Can you see what just happened? How I just really redefined my eye area. Going back into that shade. These shades are very cute, very blendable. And by using a matte, this will allow your eyeshadow look to stay on the majority of the day versus using a shimmer that typically disappears into the eye once it becomes slick. Keeping this lid space very dry is going to be key for looks such as this. Okay, I'm going to blow out my lower lash line. I'm going to go back into the same shade using a pencil brush. I think that this is a Morphe brush. And I'm just going to redefine around my lower eyelid space. Very easy. Sweeping that out, really redefining that lower lash line. Can you see the difference there? Same thing underneath the other side. I love that. Love it. I'm going to grab my Morphe. This is the M511 brush, and I just want to try this color right here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of it, there we go, right on the outer V. Just smoking out that outer V. Cute. And I'm looking up close in my viewfinder. There is not a lot of fallout with those shadows. And as quickly as I blended that out, that's a good indicator of a good palette. Some of you might want to skip this step, but I am going to use a little bit of my NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner just to give me a small wing, because I am going to apply lashes. I mean, although I'm not wearing foundation, I still want to be as closely representing myself as possible, so I'm going to wear a lash. Finally took that little sleeve off the mirror so I can use it. Just a cute little kick wing, right? You guys can do that, right? Yeah, you can do it. I'm gonna grab my Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angels mascara, coat my lashes before I apply on my falsies. Now, for this look, I'm very specific with the lashes that I want to wear as well. I want the face to fully be in cohesion, but the lashes that in my mind are perfect for this type of look are very natural. These are by Lash Brat. You guys have heard me mention these lashes before. These are the Lola lashes, 100% mink fur lashes, cruelty free. And can you tell how individualized those look? They kind of look like the Ardell Wispies, but they're mink, so they're going to give you a lot of longevity. This company is a female owned brand, so I'm really excited to be partnering with them as well. You see that band? The band is perfect as well, so I didn't have to make my wing too outlandish. These should sit very nicely on my lash bed themselves. I am going to cut off this little tip right here though. The tip and the tail on your lashes. That makes them a little bit more comfortable to wear. So these are Lola by Lash Brat. For those of you interested in checking out more from Lash Brat, I will leave the link in the description box. And to my viewers, use the name Kiani, K-I-A-N-I, to get 20% off at checkout. Thanks, Lash Brat. Alright, I'm going to apply a little bit of blush, and this is one of my new favorite blushes. This is from the brand Visions of Beauty, another sponsor of ours while I'm on tour with Glamorous Chicks Cosmetics. I'm going to grab another Cozzette brush, and this shade is called Fast Track. And one tap, and look how beautiful that is. Just want to put a little bit right on the apple of my cheek just to make sure that my skin doesn't start to look too flat. Love that. I will leave the link to them in the description box as well. And next, let's start with that glow. I have been completely obsessed with creating my glow with all of the Danessa Myricks Enlighten powders, but I was recently introduced to a brand called Moonplay Cosmetics. They make amazing highlighting powders, and the one that I'm going to be trying today is the Vow. This is one of my favorite ones. I want to say there are 4 different powders, so I'm just going to shake this in my cap. This is what it looks like, and a little bit goes a long way. Again, using that same tulip brush by Cozzette. That's the S123. Can you see what just happened? So this powder gives a beautiful, beautiful radiance. And of course, I don't have a lot of foundation on, so I still want to have a glow though. Bring it down to the tip of the nose. Yes! Very, very light, very, very unexpected, right? So that one was Vow, but of course I told you there were 4. The next one that I'm going to grab, this one is called Lady Goldfish. I became obsessed with this color when I was in Orlando because of course Mike Silva had it, and of course I wanted to try it, and we were both like, yes! So a little bit of Lady Goldfish. And can you see how that one has a little bit more of a iridescent-y, kind of a goldy type hue to it? Like, it's just so unexpectedly pretty. And I'm just going to enjoy this glow. It's not as overly illuminated as some of the other highlights I use, but for such a pretty understated look such as this is perfect. I am going to spritz my face with my Estee Lauder. This is the Set and Refinish Perfecting Makeup Mist. You can find this on esteelauder.com as well. I don't think I've seen this in store yet. So I like to do that type of misting, and then I'll just go back over those areas that I highlighted just to make sure that nothing is sitting on top of the skin. Ooh, this look here, like quick, fast, and in a hurry, right? Now I'm going to do something with these lips. Again, I want to keep the look very, very balanced, and the way that I typically do that, I just want to ramp up my natural lip color. And you can see that I'm pink right through here, and I have a natural lip line. So I found the perfect shade. This one is called Boy Toy. It's by Glamorous Chicks Cosmetics. And watch this. Just even out that lip. Every city that we go to, this color sells out. This is the perfect nude for every skin tone. It is not too ashy. It's not too pink. It's just perfect with doing just what I mentioned. It balances out your lip color. So I love that. But of course I want to give it a little bit more oomph. So I'm going to go in with another product. This is the Golden Glow by Glamorous Chicks Cosmetics. It's a little bit of a metallic. And just pop that on as well. So I have a little bit of a radiance on my lips, something very, very stable. But on my days off, I typically like to wear glosses. So as long as I know that I have my Glamorous Chicks Cosmetics mattes on, I know that I'm going to have on lip color even with the gloss for at least 8 hours. So I'm going to grab this beautiful, beautiful shade by, again, Visions of Beauty. This is called Falsies. Love that. But look at that corally iridescence. I'm gonna grab her. Look at that. These are so creamy, not sticky. They have kind of a sweet cookie taste to them, but look at how it just brought that look all the way together. So now I have glow on skin, I have glow on lips. So the look, of course, is very, very nice and cohesive. Wouldn't you agree? Now that I've done that, I think I want to go back into this blush and just pop a little bit more on that cheek. I am going to go into this mauve shade right here and roll into this brown and redefine this lower lash line once more. You know what? I'm thinking that my lower lash line still needs a little something, so I'm going to grab one of my new Bennye. This is the Golden Shimmer Crayon Pencil. I just want to see if this will work on my lower lash line just to give me a little extra pop. Oh, it did. So cute. Oh God, I love that. So creamy, so creamy. And there you have my no foundation makeup routine. I'm hoping you guys give this video 2 thumbs up. Comment down below on what is your favorite workaround foundation. What products are you using before you apply your powder? What skincare are you loving right now? Comment down below. You guys know I love to connect with you, so make sure you connect with me. Follow me on all my social media links to never miss another upload. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.